Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss some more properties of integer under the operation of multiplication. In the last video we have discussed some properties and today we shall discuss two more properties that based on the multiplication of integer. So let us see what were these five properties. The first was closure property. The second is commutative property. The third is associative property. The fourth is distributive property. And the fifth is inverse, or sometimes we say a multiplicative inverse also. The next is zero property. These properties are listed in which we have discussed the closure property, commutative property and associative property. Now we are going to discuss the distributive property of integer under the operation of multiplication. Okay students, so let us see the distributive property of multiplication over addition. Distributive property of multiplication distributive property of multiplication over addition. Okay, so for this, here we shall take general value of integer and here consider that A, B, C are any integer. Here A, B and C are any integer. We can take any value in place of A, B, C. Here A, B, C is the general value. You can take any type of integer in place of A, B, C. First of all, I would like to show you the arrangement of the distributive property. That's why I have taken A, B, C as the general integer. Okay? So this may be written as A multiplied by B plus C, which will be equal to A into B plus A into C. Why it is called distributive? Because here we can see that the distribution of A takes place. Okay, therefore it is called distributive property. Okay, now let us see the counter example in order to prove this statement. So here let A is equal to 3, B is equal to 4 and C is equal to minus 5. Okay. As I told you that A, B, C are any integer, So there no matter that you are taking positive integer or negative integer. You can take all the integers positive or all negative, or you can take in random order. 2 out of 3 is positive or 2 out of 3 is negative. Okay. So here I have taken two integers as positive integer and the last is negative integer. Now from the left hand side of this statement we get the value of a is 3. So here we write 3 multiplied by the value of b is 4. So here we write 4 plus minus 5. Okay, and as the according to the formula or rule of Bode-Mark, first of all we shall solve the number inside the bracket. So here we get 3 multiplied by 4, and here when plus multiplied by minus it becomes minus 5, and in the next step we get 3 multiplied by 5 minus 4, or you can say 4 minus 5. So here we get 1, but the sign of greater, since 5 is greater than 4, therefore this will be minus 1, and when we multiply we get minus 3 as the result. Therefore minus 3 is the value of this arrangement. Okay, so this is the value when we put the integer 3, 4 and minus 5 in the left side of this statement. You can say that this statement is A. So when you put the value in the left hand side of the statement A, you will get the result as minus 3. Okay. Now in the next step we shall substitute the value of ABC in the right hand side of the statement A. So now let us see what we get when we substitute the value of ABC in the right hand side of the statement A. So here we get A multiplied by B, that is 3 multiplied by 4. So here we write 3 multiplied by 4 plus A multiplied by C, that is 3 multiplied by minus 5. So here we write 3 multiplied by minus 5. Okay. Now we solve, we get 3 4 is 12 and plus here 3 5 is minus 15. Okay. Now break the bracket. When we multiply plus to minus, we get minus as a result. So here we get 12 minus 15, and when we subtract we get again minus 3. So here we can see that when we substitute the value of A, B, C as 3, 4 and minus 5 in the left side of the statement A, we get minus 3 as the result, and we get the same result when we substitute the value of A, B, C in the right side of the statement A, we again get the same value. So here we can say that the left hand side of this statement is equal to the right hand side of the statement A. Therefore we can say that the distributive property of multiplication over addition is satisfied by the integers. Okay students, so I hope that this concept is clear to everyone. Now let us see the next, that will be the inverse property or multiplicative inverse of the integer. As I told you in the previous class that the multiplicative inverse and the additive inverse. If we have a number, suppose that 4, okay, then the question will arise that which number should we multiply by 4 in order to get the value as 1, okay. Here the question is which number should we multiply by the number 4 in order to get the value 1. The unknown number that we have to substitute in the place of question mark will be the multiplicative inverse of 4. Okay. So here if we suppose A be the any integer, and here if we multiply A by its reciprocal. Okay, that is 1 upon 8. So we get here 1. So we can say that the reciprocal of any number, the reciprocal of any number, the reciprocal of any number is called multiplicative inverse, is called multiplicative inverse of that number. So this statement will make sure that the reciprocal of any number will be the multiplicative inverse of the given number. So here we have to substitute 1 by 4 in place of question mark in order to get the value 1. Therefore 1 by 4 will be the multiplicative inverse of the number 4. Okay, so this is the inverse property of the integer in terms of multiplication. Okay, so I hope that it is also clear to everyone. Now let us see the next, that is the zero property. Zero property of integer. So let us see what is the zero property. Let us see what is the zero property. In the first video of the integer, as I told you that 0 is neither positive integer nor negative integer. Okay? And you also know that whenever we multiply any non-zero number with 0, we always get the result as 0. Therefore, if we have a, be any integer, and if a is multiplied by 0, we always get the result as 0. Okay, as you know that multiplication with integer is also satisfy commutative property, so it may be obvious that whenever 0 multiplied by any non-zero integer, suppose that be any integer, then we again get 0. Okay, so there doesn't matter either a or b be positive or negative, as we know that whenever a non-zero number is multiplied by 0, we always get the result as 0. So here no doubt that the number we get as a product will be positive or negative. It always positive. Okay, so this is called the zero property. So student, I hope it is also clear. Now let us see some questions which based on these properties. Okay, and you can say that the basic term of question. So let us see. The first question is of the exercise 1.1. Question number 1 says that find the product, and the first question is 6 multiplied by minus 14. 6 multiplied by minus 14. So when we remove the bracket, we get 6 is positive integer and 14 is the negative integer. So as I told you in the previous video that whenever plus, that is the positive integer, multiplied with any negative integer, we always get the result as the negative integer. Therefore, when minus 14 is multiplied by 6, we get the result as negative integer. And here we get 6 multiplied by minus 14 is equal to minus 84. Okay. So in this way, you have to solve the other question of this equation of this section. So now let us see the one more question which based on the zero property, and the question is 0 multiplied by minus 10 0010. Okay, this is the given question. As I told you that when a non-zero number is multiplied by any zero, then we always get the result as 0. So here we get the result 0. Okay, therefore 0 is the right answer. Therefore 0 is the right answer. Okay, student. So I hope that it is clear to everyone. If you have any doubt or any question, then please go to the comment section and mention them. I will clear your doubt in the next video. Okay? So student, keep watching the video. We shall discuss some more questions in our next video. Till then, goodbye.